Schools. Now, I'm just gonna assume you probably go to one. If you don't, well, you're not really missing out on, anything, if I'm gonna be honest. A majority of the time at school, you're probably just gonna find things that you, genuinely get super upset about whenever you have to come across them. And trust me, I got a list of things that genuinely makes me mad whenever I see them at my school. So I will be going over that list. I'll be going over that list right now. This is my first time making a video like this to where I complain about something. So honestly, some of my points might be a little stupid, but I personally believe that everyone can at least relate to one thing on this list at a minimum. If not, probably all of the things on this list, low-key. First thing I'm going to complain about, school bathrooms. Now, I don't know if it's just my school bathroom thing or if everyone else has this issue at their schools, but personally, I feel like every single time I go into the bathroom, something weird is going on. Just something super shady is going on in the bathrooms. For example, the other day, I'm heading to the bathroom, trying to take a dump, doing what you do in bathrooms, and then out of nowhere, I'm sitting there, entire room starts shaking. No, there wasn't an earthquake going on. The room just decided, yeah, let's start shaking now. And the worst part about it, every so often there was just a random thud that shook the entire bathroom up. And it was kind of scary if I'm gonna be so for real. So here I am, inside the bathroom, quite literally with my pants down, as the entire room is just shaking like crazy. Now, I don't know if this is a normal occurrence in that bathroom, because everyone else in the bathroom was going about their days like nothing was going on. But low-key, it scared me, and that's why I don't like going to the school bathrooms anymore. My other problem with bathrooms, stupid shit goes on in there all the time. Now, I get it. High schoolers are stupid. I'm a high schooler myself. I'm stupid. But I'm smart enough to admit that I'm stupid, so it kind of cancels out. It really doesn't. But my big issue with this is the fact that people... All right. Let me collect my thoughts real quick here. Basically, I'm out here walking to my fourth period. Normal stuff, going to class. I get into the class, and my teacher casually just goes, "Hey, by the way, if you smell anything burning, yeah, that's just the boys' bathroom. It's on fire." What? The boys' bathroom is on fire? What do you mean? Yeah, someone, decided to set the paper towel dispenser on fire. How do we get to that point where people are setting things in the bathroom on fire? It is genuinely ridiculous. But that's just one of the things I have issues with at school. The next thing, which is something that everyone can relate to and everybody has brought it up whilst talking about school, slow walkers. Now, I'm just going to go over this one super quick. I'm probably just going to do one take on this if I'm going to be so for real. Slow walkers are just genuinely annoying because you're just trying to get from point A to point B as fast as you can. Because sometimes you just have to walk a lot and they're just annoying. They always take up a majority of the hallway. I know normal stuff. Oh my god, how generic. I'm so mad at slow walkers. Yeah, I'm so original for bringing up slow walkers in my school complaining video. Let's go. Most original content you're going to see here. All right, now this next one, I'm going to sound a bit weird at first, but hear me out on it. Couples. I find couples to be super annoying at my school. Now, I'm not talking about normal couples where they're like, "Oh, I love you, oh my god, I love you too, blah, blah, blah." They go do their things out on the weekends. They chill with each other. I don't know, man. But I don't know what couples get up to. Do I look like a guy? Do I seem like a guy who knows what couples get up to? No, I don't. But one of my biggest issues has got to be couples that are attached at the hips with each other, or couples that are just completely weirdos, bro. Starting off with the ones who are attached at the hips with each other, it's mostly the girls that have this issue to where whenever you need to interact with them to do classwork, they're just completely silent. I always have that issue to where, this might just be a me thing now that I realize it. Oh my god, am I just a horrible... I might just be very bad at letting women talk to me. Oh man. But anyways. But most of the time, they genuinely just don't do any work and they just sit there staying quiet. Dude, I want to get my stuff done as much as you do, but we can't get anything done if you just stay quiet all class period doing absolutely nothing. Now, for the second kind, oh my god, they are so unbelievably annoying. For example, Like a few months ago, I'm out here, I'm eating my horrible school food, chicken sandwich in hand, talking to my friends, just, enjoying lunch as best as I can. I look over, and all I see is some random dude basically getting a lap dance from his girl in the middle of the cafeteria. Like, what are we doing? I'm out here just trying to eat my lunch. I don't want to watch no softcore corn, bro. Like, genuinely. But yeah, those are my major issues. I know not all couples are like this, so like I'm not mad at all couples, but just these ones specifically are just genuinely so annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna go through this one a little bit more faster than the other ones because it's kind of simple. It's people with like no manners. For example, a while back I was just waiting for my teacher to open the door, and some random guy just comes walking by, completely rams into me, doesn't even say sorry, and basically keeps walking like I just didn't exist. Which honestly, I've been finding being more of an issue with me recently because a lot of more people have just been like bumping into me and then just like walking by, just being total jerks. I know everybody has this issue, it's not just the me thing, but it's just genuinely so annoying. Speaking of being bumped into, I'm gonna bring this one up because being bumped into at school is like also annoying. But I know that a majority of the time it isn't on purpose. I'm gonna talk about this one time though. I'm walking from my third to my fourth period. Yes, my fourth period always has weird stuff going on in it. But I'm walking to my fourth period. I get bumped into 3 times, and then I get clotheslined by some random dudes who weren't even trying to clothesline me. It was because they were like dapping each other up in the hallway, and I'm walking. I wasn't paying too much attention. I'm gonna be for real. It was kind of on my fault. Boom! Hit in the head. I get to my fourth period. First thing I do, pull out my phone, text my mom. Mom, I'm sick. I want to go home. Which, to be fair, I was sick. I wasn't lying. I was sick. But also, I really wanted to go home because I did not want to deal with anything else that day. Yeah, getting bumped into sucks at school, like, a lot. I almost forgot to bring this one up. It's the way people dress. Sometimes these people just dress up in some of the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life. And the main reason is because of merch. Now, I'm not dissing on all merch. Like, for example, like, sometimes, like, an anime shirt, that's alright. Like, if it's Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, that's alright. Or, like, a hoodie for like a music artist. What I'm talking about is this kind of merch. Yeah, that's the kind of merch that gets me upset because it also kind of ties into with the last point of this video, but I'm gonna not bring that up right now. But I'm gonna bring up probably the worst fashion statement I've ever seen, like, in my entire life. It is one of the worst things I've ever seen. We all know earrings, right? And we all know school IDs, right? Now, what happens when you mix those two together? You get one of the worst accessories known to mankind. And I had to watch as someone walked by me wearing their school ID as an earring. What are we doing, people? You're telling me that we're turning our school IDs into earrings. Now, don't get me wrong. Having a school ID, it's nice to have it on you, but on your ear as an earring? And this isn't even any, like, diss to people who have earrings. I myself have earrings. It's just, why would you get one like this? It's, like, so obnoxious and annoying, and I hate it so much. On to the last point of the video, which honestly only came to my attention more recently than other things. I was in my first period, and this was the start of a new semester, so I didn't know anyone in this class, really. So I'm walking in thinking, alright, this might be nice. The stench. Yes, the stench of dirt and sweat mixed together invaded my nostrils, and it was horrible. At first, I was like, okay, maybe it's just the class. Yeah, maybe it's something to do with the vents. But no, I'm walking behind someone, and I smell it again. And then I realize, oh my God, this smell is coming from one of my own classmates. And that genuinely made me so upset. I've talked to this guy, like, I've had brief interactions with this guy too. He's nice, but oh my God, does he smell horribly. Ugh. Just thinking about it genuinely makes me sick. Now, I know I sound like a complete jackass for this, and I am. But personally, I believe that if you smell that bad, the school should be able to kick you out for smelling that bad. Because honestly, bad smelling people are more of a distraction to me than phones are in class. And that's saying something because I'm low-key always distracted on my phone. Anyways, that's going to be the end of the video. If you liked it, like it, comment if you want to comment whatever you want. I really could care less. But yeah, hopefully I get another video out soon. Knowing me, it's gonna be in like 3 months. Alright, bye.